And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the New Jersey Nets. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sidelines. Now here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Jackson looking around. Here's Ewing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Mike, what's amazing to me is how quickly certain rookies have adapted to this level of play, the NBA style.
Yeah, some guys are ready from day one. Others can take years to develop. The draft is an inexact science, despite all the preparation that goes into it.
Ewing is a dominant force. His combination of size and skill can literally carry a team.
So he gets them both. Here is Anderson. Puts it up from 17. The shot's good.
He saw his opportunity and went right into attack mode. He'll take those mid-range openings whenever they're presented.
And to see him doing it at the start of the game is very encouraging for his team.
Now here's Jackson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. McDaniel, no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for the New Jersey Nets. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Coleman. Rebound by Williams. Now here's Ewing. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Jackson finds Ewing. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
7 feet, 240 pounds, Patrick Ewing. One tough man to stop.
Anderson passes to Petrovic. To the wing right side. The Nets working the ball around now. From outside the arc, knocks down the 3-ball.
If you ask me, I think Petrovic is clearly one of the best three-point shooters in the world. So good from deep.
To the middle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
For New Jersey, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Anderson outside, lets the 3 fly. Petrovic's shot is off. Inside, here's Stiff. Petrovic with the rebound.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Edwards dishes to Anderson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Coleman's teammates have a good connection with him. They know exactly when to throw it his way.
To the inside, McDaniel lays it up off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 1. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And, you know, they found themselves with a lot of room to operate, and they made the most of it.
Hard to say if it was great offense or sloppy defense, but they'll take it either way.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Stiff. Now here's Ewing. Edwards defending. Stiff the pass to Ewing. Jackson with it over Anderson. Here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Here comes Ewing to do what he does best, cleaning up the glass and making sure they convert.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Anderson outside. Pass to Coleman. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Williams. Jackson against Anderson. Back to Jackson. Here is Stiff. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really awfully hard time out there.
You're right.
In this league, it's not going to be easy for Anderson to get points inside, but he's got the body control to get the tough buckets.
Now here's Jackson. Scoreless thus far. Here's Stiff. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Nets trail by 4. Timeout called the Nets.
Coach wants to discuss things here. A few things to address.
And keeping everyone on the same page requires that communication.
So both teams making some changes here. Coleman, the pass to Teagle. Outside, George over Jackson. Here's Robinson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
So decisive on offense. I like seeing him go right up with the J.
George against Jackson. Pass to Strickland. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. New Jersey with the rebound. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here, Mike.
Yeah, you need to time it right.
Here's Teagle. Here's Petrovic, guarded by Jackson. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the high post. Petrovic's shot is off.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
Here's Peterson, guarded by Robinson. Outside Jackson. Here's Strickland. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. Moving the rock and finding the open man. Selfless basketball.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too. Thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Oh, right.
Pass to Williams. Now, here's Bull. Tight defense on him. Here's Pell. And the dunk by Bull.
In a tight game, plays like this make the difference.
Firing up his team and giving them, Clark, some much-needed momentum.
Yeah, when it's close, you have to fight for every play. Love the intensity he's bringing.
George passes to Robinson. Over Ewing. Robinson misses.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
Outside, Ewing. Williams passes to Bull. The kick out to Williams. Offensive rebound. He shoots again. The shot that time not on target. Stolen by Ewing. Pass to Strickland. Some nice passing by New York here. Williams with the ball. Erickson picks him up. And Ewing slams it in.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
And first time out of the game called for New Jersey. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Nets trail by 6. They set the pick.
Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Robinson against Williams. From the line. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That shot was too good to pass on. But he just couldn't get it totally dialed in.
Williams can't get it to go. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nets. 6-point game. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Into the lane. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Williams.
Aggressive move. That's an easy 2 points most of the time.
Launches a 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. And George kicks to Robinson. On the wing, Morris. He's guarded by Williams. And the Nets making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
In for the Nets, number 7, Kenny Anderson.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Stiff. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Turning defense into offense.
Yep, he had no doubt, did he, Clark? He was going to take it all the way.
Love the activity defensively, leading to points.
Now Anderson coming off a solid outing against Indiana. There's a screen. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Misses and the dry spell continues. New York leading by 8. Down low, it's stolen by Morris. And now New Jersey on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So it's Patrick Ewing.
I like when Morris looks to score because it forces the defense to overcommit at times.
Both teams will make substitutions. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And Morris is someone that plays his role well. Whether starting or coming off the bench, he's willing to do whatever is asked of him.
Jackson passes to Williams. To the paint. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Nets trail by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Anderson outside. Pass to Petrovic. Over Stiff. And that one's good by Petrovic. Petrovic has got 5.
One of the things that makes Anderson special is the vision.
New York calls timeout. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Jackson against Anderson. Pass to McDaniel. Here is Stiff. Outside Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. That one may be a little beyond his comfort zone, but he made it count. McDaniel's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Knicks lead 24-15.
Jackson against Anderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Veteran composure from the young Anderson on that attempt.
The Nets have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. The Nets making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you got to be impressed with this young guard. Anderson is someone you can trust to run your offense.
To the inside. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Morris.
Terrific work in transition, sprinting out ahead of the defense and getting to the right spot.
And it's clear the game plan is to attack in transition as much as possible, which is exactly what they've been doing. Beautiful timing and extension. Great move to the rack.
Anderson outside. Pass to Petrovic. Releases from 15. McDaniel grabs the miss. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's Stith missing. Nets trail by 7. Anderson outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Petrovic, covered by Stith. Anderson against Jackson. Anderson outside. There's the pick. Pass to Petrovic. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Patrick Ewing in this game so far, he has been everywhere.
You know, we often talk about guys who can shoulder the scoring load. He's been relentless.
Yeah, great effort, and mentally he's a step ahead.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Ewing. Rebound, New Jersey.
Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
Here's Stith. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Stith's got 9 points.
Attacking the paint that time, unfazed by the bigger defender.
Touch, angles, whatever it takes to elude the shot blocker.
Anderson against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock, and Anderson gets it to go.
Nice finishing close. Anderson is such an assertive scorer.
Jackson passes to Stith. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 7. Anderson outside. Over to the left wing. Pass to Edwards. Here's Petrovic, guarded by Jackson. Petrovic's shot is off. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside Jackson. Here's McDaniel. Here's Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
Leaving no margin for error. That was a terrific finish.
Clark, this is what happens when you refuse to box them out.
Yep.
Yeah, great positioning and even better timing. Superb work on the offensive glass.
Timeout called, the Nets. Knicks on defense. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And Anderson gets it to go.
Look at the touch. Anderson showing his finesse.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. So it's New Jersey now. For the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
There's no question about Anderson's ball skills. He's got more moves than this D is ready for.
Pass to Ewing. Outside for Jackson. Here's McDaniel. Back to Jackson. Puts up a three. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Anderson. 12 points for him. Pass to Coleman. And stolen by Williams. Jackson against Anderson. Here's McDaniel. Ewing left side. And then Ewing with the dunk.
Goodness, Patrick Ewing. Let's see that one again.
Nets trail by 10. Here's Petrovic, covered by Stiff. Petrovic's shot is off.
And a bit of a shooting slump here. I mean, he can't seem to get anything going.
As a coach, this is when you want to draw up something that gets him an easy look at the rim, or at least a chance to go to the line.
Here's McDaniel. Rebounded by the Nets. Petrovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anderson passes to Petrovic. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Petrovic has got 8.
This is how fast Petrovic can hurt you. He's thinking of shooting as soon as it hits his hands.
To the wing on the left. Some nice passing by New York here. Ewing inside. Edwards defending. And then Ewing with the dunk.
You can tell Ewing isn't afraid to shoulder the load out there. He tries to do it all for his team on the offensive end.
Nets trail by 9. Anderson right side. Second chance effort. And Ewing sends it back. On the wing, Jackson. Still scoreless. Inside. Stolen away. And now New Jersey on the break. And there's the bucket from Petrovic.
Love the hustle. Petrovic knows he has to stay ahead on the fast break.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Some changes for New Jersey. Robinson's checked in for Edwards. Teagle comes in for Morris. And George is subbed in for Petrovic. The Knicks leading by 7. Outside Jackson. Pass to Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got his first points of the night.
You can't say enough about Jackson's court vision. He is an excellent passer that enjoys setting up his teammates.
Anderson finds George. Back to Anderson. Now George. Anderson with the ball. Pocket 6. Lob pass to George. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Things are starting to click for Anderson out there. He's finding those chances to create for his guys.
To the middle. Here's Bowl. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Anderson against Jackson. Anderson wide open. It's rebounded by New York. Bowles got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bowl. The kick out to Williams. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Morris outside. Robinson on the wing. That misses off the back. The Knicks leading by 9. Strickland passes to Ewing. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
The paint is really Ewing's domain. He uses his size and length to just own the inside.
Pass to Robinson. Outside, George. Now Morris. Robinson sets a screen for Morris. Robinson left side. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Pell. Petrovic with the rebound. Petrovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Robinson. Fires from 14, and it's good off the glass.
That's an awful defensive lapse, allowing the uncontested jumper.
Strickland passes to Williams. A three-pointer, no good. Ewing makes it off the glass. Ewing's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a touch more aggression on the defensive glass, and that could have been prevented.
Yeah, they've got to get physical if they want to prevent those second-chance looks.
Up top, Morris. He's guarded by Williams. Outside, George. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 8 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Strickland. Back to Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Substitution on the court.
Nets trail by 11. The Nets call time.
Giving up way too many scores inside. I can see why Coach called the timeout there.
And when you can't defend your rim inside, you can guarantee Coach is going to address that.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what New Jersey's head coach was getting across in the huddle. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And there's the bucket from Petrovic.
Petrovic's J, pure, a thing of beauty.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Knicks. Down low. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
And adds to this lead. They're having their way.
Anderson passes to Coleman. Over Williams. Misses off the left iron. Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the bench. And the slam by Williams.
This is masterful how he's facilitating this offense. He's just tearing the defense apart with all of these well-timed dimes.
And this kind of play improves team chemistry. He's doing an outstanding job tying this offense together.
To the middle. Here's Coleman. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Asserting himself inside, Coleman using some power to find his shot.
New York leading by 11. It's stolen by Edwards. And they're on the break. Coleman gets the bucket. Coleman's got 4 points this quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Jackson. Pass to McDaniel. He's looking for Williams and finds him. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Coleman. Nets trail by 9. Here's Morris. Knicks with the rebound. Ewing's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Out left to the wing. Back to Jackson. It's stolen by Edwards. From the baseline. Morris, no good. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Jackson is covered by Anderson. Unloads from 13. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. The Nets call time.
Substitution for the Knicks. Ball. Tim Peterson.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Well, Clark, they might want to milk the clock here.
Great time to slow it down and get a good shot.
Outside Jackson. Ball finds Jackson. Back to Ball. Outside for Jackson. Buries the long-range jumper.
A solid win in front of the home crowd. They put on quite a show for the fans tonight.
The fans got their money's worth with this one. Great win in front of a terrific crowd.
Pass to Morris. And the shot goes in.
The dime dropper Anderson, outstanding at finding his open teammates.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Back to Jackson. Here's Stiff. Misses the three.
You can sense their frustration right now. This game really got away from them.
Yeah, just couldn't keep it competitive down the stretch. I'm sure Coach will have a lot to say about this one.
Pass to Bull. Here's Jackson. No good from 11 feet. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Mike, would you say they just kept a better energy throughout the game tonight?
They came in with extra confidence with the home crowd behind them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.
Yes, all right.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew.
Yeah, all right.
Thanking
Stay
you
hard. Don't
for
go all the way up
watching.
there, okay?
So long, everyone.